What's up, guys? It's Bobby Buckets. I'm back for another video. In this video, I'll be going over the best finishing badges in NBA 2K22 for all builds, whether you're a guard, big man, center, lock, all of it. So make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump right into it. So you can see I just put a random build up here. I'm going to just go over every badge as it shows it. Let you guys know what build you want to use them on, what levels and stuff like that. So we'll start with Acrobat. You can see it says Acrobat, spin, half spin, hop step, Euro step, cradle, reverse, and chain shot layup attempts receive a significant boost. Additionally, the ability to beat defenders with these gathers is improved. Now, personally for me, I remember a couple 2Ks ago, Acrobat was good because you could do a lot of reverse layups and stuff. Now, I personally don't feel like those animations and stuff are worth it on this game, especially with how the blocks are. Even if you get these layup attempts off, that you might get blocked most of the time. So for me personally, I don't think Acrobat I would use on any build. Now, if you are someone who plays a lot of Park maybe, and you get those layup animations and stuff like that, maybe you use it. But for me personally, I don't like the badge. Backdown Punisher allows players to have more success than normal when backing down a defender while posting up. This pretty much I would only use if you're a post scorer. It's going to give you good animations to back down players in the post. So if you're a post scorer, I would use it. But like I said, in Pro-Am and stuff, you usually don't see a lot of post scorers. So in Pro-Am, I wouldn't use it. And it's pretty much like I said, if you're a post scorer. So it's a really good badge. So if you're a post scorer, you will get good like back down animations. Dream Shake. Post move fakes have a higher chance of stunning a defender. Also, shot attempts following post move and shot fakes have an increased shot percentage. This is another one I personally wouldn't use unless you're a post scorer. So, you post scorers out there that want them stunning animations off like fake spins and all that type of stuff. This is a good badge for you. But other than that, I wouldn't use this badge. Drop Stepper, another one for post scorers. Allows for more success when attempting post drop steps and hop steps, in addition to protecting the ball better while performing these moves in the post. So, you probably don't get stripped as much on drop steps if you have drop stepper as high. It's another post score badge. Like these three right here are all post score badges. But this will give you good animations, and like it says, you'll be able to protect it better. So if you're a post scorer, use it. No other build should have it. Fast Twitch. It speeds up the ability to get standing layups or dunks off before the defense has time to contest. Now, this is a really good badge. You can see you need 84 close shot or 84 standing dunk for Hall of Fame. This badge, I've noticed, it does actually speed up a lot, and it can help you with how OP blocks are this year to be able to get your animations off before people can get there. So I would put it on high as you can if you're a big man. Obviously, it's a big man badge for centers, down low, offensive rebounds, dump off, stuff like that. It's going to help you get good animations for the most part. And like I said, I would use this as high as you can get it. Obviously, you need a high close shot and a high standing dunk. But those are two things center should have, because I think matching in this game is really good. Fearless Finisher. Strengthens the player's ability to absorb contact and still finish. Also reduces the amount of energy lost from contact layups. Now, this is a good badge. Obviously, you see it goes by your driving layup. This is a good badge for anyone that's driving a lot to the rim, and you're driving into contact and stuff. I've noticed it. It helps. I personally only on my power forward can get it bronze, but if you are a guard or a wing that's going for a lot of dunks, I would put it on as high as you can, because it was really good last year, especially with the contact dunks. But and it also helps you save your energy. I know if you go for contact dunks and stuff like that, you lose a lot of energy. So this is a good badge for mostly guards or wings. If you're a slasher, any slasher type of build, you should have it on high as you can. If you're like a power forward big, you probably don't have as high as a driving layup, so you'll have it a little lower. Giant Slayer. Boosts the shot percentage for a layup attempt when mismatched against a taller defender and reduces the possibility of getting blocked. Personally, I don't think a lot of people are using this badge. I want to use this badge. Driving to the paint this year, it seems like it's not as good as it was before. So most people are 300 now. But if you're a slashing guard, then you obviously might want to use it, especially if you're a smaller guard, because it does give you a better boost based on the height you're going against. But like I said, it's personally not a badge I would use. Grace under pressure. This is a new badge. This is actually a really good badge for bigs. It gives a boost to standing shots that happen close to the basket. So pretty much, if someone's in front of you, it's kind of like the mouse in the house. You can see it's also a new badge, but it's going to help you finish on standing shots. So if you get a rebound and you go back up with it and you get like a layup, standing layup or something like that, this helps you make it. Obviously, you have to have a high close shot. So this is a good badge for any center that's going to mash and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of people being able to mash like power forwards and stuff, like big 7'2", 7'3" centers. They just go up and they're finishing over people. So this is another one of those good badges for bigs, along with the fast twitch. Hook specialist gives a boost of post hooks taken from any distance. Now this badge, I know a lot of people probably don't use it, but if you do post hooks, you can green them real easy from anywhere. I've seen a lot of people playing in rec and stuff that they're greening post hooks from like the free throw line and stuff. So if you do post hooks, this badge might be good for you. So put it on high as you can if you're obviously a center doing post hooks. Or even shout out my boy Jumper, man. He'd be post hooking on a little guard, so maybe he uses this badge. But this is it all depends on your play style. If you're using post hooks, use it. If you don't, I want it, and it's obviously more for bigs. One less takeoff. When attacking the basket, a player with this badge will start their dunk or layup gather from further out than others. This is a really good badge for slashers. I've noticed when I try to get contact animations, when I put this badge higher, I'm able to do it from further out. So I personally would use this on at least, to be honest, at least gold if I'm a slasher trying to get contact dunks. And if you can get Hall of Fame, probably put it on Hall of Fame. It's just going to give you, you're going to be able to get dunk animations farther out. So it's really good. It'll help you get to the rim before people can get their contacts and stuff because it gives you your animation earlier. So it's more for slashers, mainly guards and wings. If you're a big man, maybe on like a bronze or silver can help, but definitely for guards or wings. Lob City Finisher improves a player's ability to successfully finish an alley-oop, layup, or dunk. The shot must be taken before the receiver lands. Now, this is going to be good for any build that's going to catch lobs. I know a lot of people aren't using lobs as much this year because you have to actually time them, so they're not as OP as before. I personally always like having this on just bronze, just so, you know, sometimes it helps with some of the animations and stuff. But other than that, I want to go higher than bronze, probably on any build. Unless you feel like you catch a lot of lobs and your team throws a lot of lobs, and you can put it on higher. But for me personally, I think this is like a bronze badge on any build that catches lobs. Mouse in the House, this is a new badge. When attacking a smaller defender, there will be a higher chance of successfully finishing. This is a badge, another one for bigs, pretty much. It's going to give you, it's kind of like Grace Under Pressure, but it only activates when it's smaller defenders. But it's really good because you're going to be able to finish right over people. You can pretty much just go up with it and you'll be able to finish. In past 2Ks, I know a lot of guards were able to come just bump you and you miss. Like now you can go up with those. So this was definitely a good badge if you have the badge points for centers, really. If you're slipping on the roll, boom, someone small drops, just go right up with it. Perfect for that. Post spin technician. Attempting to do post spins or drives result in more effective moves and less chance to be stripped. This is just another one of those post run badges. If you post spin a lot, if you're a post scorer, you want to use it. If not, then if you're not a post scorer, I want to use this badge. It's that simple. It will give some like stun animations. I've used it on like Jokic and my team and stuff like that. But other than that, I want to use it. Posterizer increases the chance of throwing down a dunk on your defender. This is a badge for any build. If you're going to the rim trying to dunk, you want Posterizer on high as you can. Obviously, Hall of Fame's tough to get because you have to have a 99 driving dunk or standing dunk. But for the most part, I would just put it. This is a badge I want on as high as I can get it, no matter what. So if you're going to get a dunk, if you're trying to get dunks and stuff, it's going to help you make your dunks pretty much, whether it's a contact or not. If there's a defender down there, you might not get a contact. It's still going to help. So like I said, this is a badge. Any build that you can get it out as high as you can. Pro Touch gives an extra shot boost for having slightly early, slightly late, or excellent shot timing on layups. Layup timing must be turned on. Now, this is a badge I've noticed activates a lot when I play like my team or quick match or something like that. But for me personally, I don't think you want to rely on layups and stuff on this game. But it will help you, gives you a little boost on the timing. So I personally want to use this badge in like a comp pro-am scene. But if you get a lot of layups and stuff and you feel like you're missing layups, Pro Touch is a good badge. Mainly for slashers too, because you want to like driving layups and stuff. the bigs like mouse in the house, grace under pressure is more important than a pro touch. Putback boss enables putback dunks and boosts the shot attributes of a player that attempts a putback layup or dunk right after getting an offensive board. I personally would not use this badge. It does help with like offensive rebounds going up, but a couple of other badges I feel like are more important. If you feel like you have the extra badge points for it, maybe, but I like the other ones like fast twitch just to help. I like the badges for more animation, so like fast twitch, limitless takeoff, and then also like the grace under pressure and mouse in the house. Those are good boosts because it's going to make your shots more. Putback boss, it can help if you have extra badge points, but obviously it's a badge for people that have that are getting offensive rebounds, so power forwards or centers. But I personally want to use this badge. Rise up. So this is a kind of a badge that is an alternative for putback boss. It increases the likelihood of dunking the ball when standing in the painted area. So it's kind of like a fast twitch, but it's going to help you get more dunk animation. So I like this badge for bigs because obviously layups get blocked a lot. So this is why, you know, putback boss I want to use because it's going to help you make shots off of offensive rebound, but this is going to help you get dunk animations off of offensive rebounds or dump offs and stuff like that. So this with fast twitch is really good. You're going to get a lot of standing dunks. I would, again, put this as high as you can. Obviously, you need I believe it's like a 80 something. There's an 80 and an 85 for certain contact standing animations, standing dunks. So you probably only get on gold unless you go higher with a 95 standing dunk, which I probably wouldn't do. I'd probably go to a 90 standing dunk. But if you do go higher, you can put it on Hall of Fame. If not, you probably want on gold for bigs. Obviously, this is another big badge. Slithery finisher. Now, this is actually probably one of the best finishing badges. It increases a player's ability to slide through traffic and avoid contact during gathers and finishes of the rim. Now, a lot of people think like posterizer is for like to get more contacts and dunks and stuff, but slithery finisher is actually the badge that activates to give you those dunk animations, the contact dunk animations when you're driving to the rim. Posterizer helps you make those for the most part. So slithery finisher is really probably the best badge for slashers. If you're driving to the rim, it's going to give you more contact dunks and stuff like that. So I would, again, this is a badge you put on as high as you can go, no matter what the build is. It's going to give you more dunk, contact dunk animations or just dunk animations in between traffic and stuff like that. So best badge, put on high as you can on any driving build. Teardropper improves the player's ability to knock down floaters and runners. Personally, I don't like doing runners and floaters. I just feel like they get blocked and they're too slow of animation. So I want to use this badge. But they do say the floaters do go in more this year. It's just hard to do just because you don't want stuff to get blocked, especially playing in like a comp pro-am scene. But if you do floaters, use the badge. If not, I personally would not use this badge at all. And then unstrippable, this is a new badge. This is when attacking the basket and performing a layup or dunk, the chance of being stripped are reduced. Now, this is pretty much the counter to the new ball stripper badge. It's a defensive badge, but I personally don't see a lot of ball stripper animations when playing in a comp pro-am game or a rec game. I think a lot of people maybe aren't using the ball stripper badge or they're not pressing square a lot when you're driving. So me personally right now, I would only use this badge if you feel like you're getting stripped a lot on drive, mainly for driving like dunks or layups and stuff, driving to the rim. It's once you go up and they press X and they get the steal animation. If you are, then I would use the badge on probably as high as you can go because it's pretty much the counter. But like I said, I personally haven't seen a lot of those animations, so right now I wouldn't feel like you need to use that badge. But that's all the badges right there. Like I said, a lot of them are for bigs like or post scorers. If you're a center playing in a comp pro-am scene, obviously fast twitch, rise up, posterizer, slithery, and like the finishing one, mouse in the house, grace under pressure are the best ones. Post players that want to like post up and stuff, post scorers I should say, back down finisher, drop stepper, post spin, all those are more the better badges for you. And any wing guards trying to drive, slithery, limitless takeoff, posterizer, those are probably the main badges for you. And fearless finisher also for kind of all those builds. But that's it for this video. Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see y'all in the next one.